Right, so what I want to show you is the reason why you don't understand your financial situation. You might see that there is a problem in your finances, but you don't understand why. And the basic reason is because of the lack of financial education. So in the previous video, I showed you about Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrants, and we emphasized that the ideal place to position yourself so that money can flow towards you is in the B and the I sector. And that is also where I experience leverage as a business owner. And in the I quadrant is where I can accumulate income generating assets and also hedge myself against inflation. So the B and the I quadrants is the ideal quadrants to be in. So let's look at the concept of inflation, and let's make it extremely simple for everybody to understand. We all will agree that what we are able to buy today is a lot less that we were able to buy 15 years ago with the same amount of money. And this pictures here illustrated to you clearly what a $20 bill can do today and what it could do 15 years ago. And the whole concept here lies on the word inflation. And people do not understand national inflation versus household personal inflation. And this is basically the big lie about inflation, because what is actually killing your salary is household inflation. And that is a big concept that people don't really understand. They know about the word inflation, but they don't really understand what it is doing to their income. Right, so what I've done is I took prices from 5 years ago and random prices, and I actually wrote them down, and I want to show you the price of these products in 2015 and then the price of the products today. And on the right column there is the percentage increase over the last 5 years. Right, so when I look at this percentage increase and all the products, that gives me an average increase per year of 19.47%, and that is per year. Right, so you can obviously make this list a lot bigger, but this is where it comes to. You will find yourself in a situation where you work out your household inflation to be between 10 and 20%. Now that's massive. That is a lot more than what your annual increase is, or whatever investment you have in a bank or in a medium-term risk investment where you might, if you are lucky, get 10% interest a year. So I want to show you in a South African perspective exactly what does inflation do to our money. So whether you are making an investment or you're earning a salary, whether I get 10% interest because of 19% average annual inflation taken from the examples that we have worked out, you find yourself with a depreciating scale factor of 0.89. That means your money loses purchasing power year after year after year. And to illustrate this for you is that I've taken an investment of 100,000 rands. This could be a salary, all right, that you get on a yearly basis. But the point is that 10 years down the line, that money will be less than 70% worth. That means it will be able to do 70% less than it did 10 years ago. That is the big problem with leaving money in a bank. Or if your salary is your only source of income, you find that year after year it's getting worse. It doesn't matter if you get an increase, you cannot beat the inflation. So take another example. It doesn't matter what the amount is I'm investing. Look at the depreciating scale factor of 0.89 per year in this specific example. And you find yourself again seeing that the money remains 70% less because the scale factor remains the same. Right. So guys, very, very important. The reason why your money is becoming less and less is because you're not financially educated on how to let that money work for you. How can I take that money and make it work for me? But instead, because of fear, money is rather left in a bank account.